want to get to know somebody, best way to get to know somebody is through a turkey hunt or a quail hunt or deer hunt or a good fishing trip. I'm Tim Smith. I'm the co-owner of Southwind Plantation here in Attapugas, Georgia, actually right outside of Bainbridge. And we've been here open to the public for 25 years. Been buying land for 35 years. It's my lovely wife, Carla Smith, and she's a big part of this opportunity and this plantation. We just are blessed to be here today. We're a quail plantation. 90% of our business is quail. We do management year-round. We're burning right now. We do manage for turkeys, manage for deer. We have an early release mallard duck program that's been very successful. I've done that a couple of years now, and it continues to grow. We've added a driven hunt to our portfolio that's very popular. And it's a pheasant, choker, quail driven hunt. So we want to be a place that you never get bored at. We farm too. We have 600 cows, and so, you know, we plant a lot of different variety of food for the cows and the dove, and we have Southwind kennels. So, you know, we do dogs all over the country. We have about 300 dogs. You know, that's become a whole nother opportunity, and nothing no better than a good dog.
My name is Tim Hudson. Played 17 years in the big leagues for the Oakland Athletics, Atlanta Braves, and I finished up with the San Francisco Giants. I am a property owner. About 21 years ago, bought some property in Hurtsboro, Alabama, 800 acres, and started doing some deer management and a little bit of quail, some turkey hunting. You know, we went turkey hunting this morning, and it was pretty exciting. You know, we were on some birds early. You know, the weather was a little bit challenging at first. It rained the day before and pretty foggy that morning when we got up. And you know, it's one of those things where you start talking with the birds and hearing where they are. And it took a little minute for them to get going, but once we had them talking, it was pretty exciting. Yeah, I'd never, you know, as long as I've been doing this, which is not too long, but I've never had a bird come out, and I've never had a chance to shoot a bird till this morning. This morning was the closest I'd ever gotten to one. You know, my experience here at Southwind Plantation was absolutely incredible. You know, from the time we drove into the property, I mean, I was blown away with just the beauty of it. You know, how well manicured everything is and how awesome everything looks. I mean, that goes without saying. The staff is unbelievable. You know, we came in here and had lunch, and it was, you know, I don't get to eat this kind of food a lot, you know, but so I really took advantage of it while I was here. Tim and his wife were unbelievable. You know, their guides and everybody that works here, I mean, everything is just so done in such a professional manner. They make you feel like you really know what you're doing, even though most of the time I really didn't. Out there shooting and chasing birds, but it was, you know, they made every experience very enjoyable, very personable people, and I can't wait to come back here again. Just for tomorrow, TFT, they do such an unbelievable job with bringing awareness to property owners with, you know, conservation, and there's so many benefits that you can come from this organization and all the knowledge that they can share, just trying to conserve and create such an environment for turkeys to be able to flourish from, you know, in the different regions, and especially for me being a landowner, you know, I always try to pick up things here and there to what's going to make my property better, not only just for the property but the wildlife involved. And Turkeys for Tomorrow, it's a great place to be able to check out and help you become, you know, the kind of landowner that you want, and to be able to see the kind of wildlife that you want to see on a daily basis. And it's an awesome organization. I'm happy to have came across these guys and learned a few things from them.
So, you know, you just hope and pray that wherever God puts you, that you make the right decision for everybody involved. I mean, well, I brought conservation easements back to this community in 2006, and it was a great program to preserve land, and preserved a lot of the land at Southwind. Probably got a couple thousand acres in conservation easement. I'm gonna preserve it even after I'm gone. I feel like the strength of our country is in being able to produce food and being able to preserve what God blessed us.